अंधेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो, बाबा तुम कितने प्यारे हो। सच कहते हैं हम एक तुम ही अपनी अखियों के तारे हो। बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो, बाबा तुम कितने प्यारे हो। सच कहते हैं हम एक तुम ही अपनी आँखियों के तारे हो। बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो। दिल तख्त पे हमें बिठाया है, मस्तक मणि बनाया है। गुण ज्ञान खजाने दे करके हमें सबसे धनी बनाया है। रत्नों की थालियां भर भर के आंचल भर दिए हमारे हो। बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो। ख्यालों में ना ख्वाबों में था, यूं हमको मिल जाओगे। तुम बन के हजारों याद हमारे मन में यूं मुस्काओगे। महफिल ये मयसर दिन होंगे, हर खुशियाँ हम पर वारे हो। बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो। सच कहते हैं हम एक तुम ही अपनी अखियों के तारे हो बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो बाबा तुम कितने प्यारे हो सच कहते हैं हम एक तुम ही अपनी अखियों के तारे हो बाबा तुम कितने अच्छे हो
Om Shanti. I feel that whoever is sitting here, the heart is saying this voice that Baba, you are so sweet and you're so loving. You are the star of our life. Baba's asked, when will we go to Nirvan Dham? When we've given everything to the children, we're empty. Baba's saying variety treasures. And Baba's given to all the children, he's empty. And then he'll go to the Param Dham. And secondly, Baba has asked the question. From the beginning, middle and the end of the drama, knows it well. But then still, Baba, what's going to happen tomorrow? He doesn't say that. Why? Because if Baba did say it from before, then you won't have enjoyment in the drama. And that's why Baba doesn't tell us. In the morning, we're sitting here, and till the evening, what will happen? We don't know. But seeing the scene of the drama, we take bliss from that. And nor has just Baba talked about super sense, just joy. But Baba saying that Baba is enabling you and coming to give you the experience of bliss. Supreme bliss, not just bliss. And so listening to Sweet Baba, this is April month, the 6th. Sweet children, the Father who has received all the goods. You have received all of it. Imbibe them and inspire others to do the same. When Sindhi Kadi is made, there's many varieties added in there, and it's been called a vakhar, variety. Whatever is a variety, it's called vakhar, variety. Question: why does the Trikaldarshi Father not tell you anything today about tomorrow, even though he knows the beginning, the middle, and the end of the drama? Answer. Baba says, children, if I told you everything beforehand, there would be no pleasure in the drama. Excitement is there. We'll see what's happening, what's happening more. Now, if somebody had told you from beforehand that at the end of drama it will be like this, then the excitement that you have goes away. And so Baba always enables us to have enthusiasm and zeal. And he says he won't tell us before, this is not the law. Although I know everything, I am still bound by the drama. I cannot tell you anything before, and you must therefore not worry about what will happen. Not God tells us, but also we don't need to think about it either. Elevated thought, word, action, keep doing that and our future will be guaranteed. Song. To live in your lane and to die in your lane. Om Shanti. That one is the Paralokhic Father of all souls. He speaks to souls. He has the practice of saying, child, child. Shiv Baba, when he first incarnated at that time, also Brahma Baba instantly started saying, child, child to everyone. And that too is the company of Shiv Baba. And colored by that one saying, child, child, Brahma Baba too began to say, child, child. Although a body may be that of a daughter, all souls are his children. Each soul is an heir. That is, every soul has a right to claim the inheritance. The Father comes and says, children, each of you has a right to claim your inheritance. And yesterday there was an aspect about mother's empowerment. And so with this sentence, think, Baba with vision, he saw the children and reminded them that it's everyone's right to claim the inheritance. And so, whatever was in the past is removed. You have a right to claim your inheritance, each one of you. Remember the unlimited Father a great deal. It is this that requires effort. Baba has come from the Supreme Abode to teach us. Sages and holy men come from their own homes, and some of them come from villages. Baba has come from the Supreme Abode to teach us. No one knows about this. The unlimited Father is the purifier, God the Father. He is also called the ocean of knowledge. He is called the authority too. What knowledge does he have? The world out there is different. Here, he has spiritual knowledge. The Father is the seed of the human world tree. He is the truth, the living being, and the embodiment of bliss. There is great praise of him. He has these goods. Someone who has a shop would say that he has this many varieties. The Father too says, I am the ocean of knowledge. What does the Father have? The variety goods he has. I am the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of peace, and the ocean of bliss. I have all of these goods in stock. I come at the confluence age to deliver them. God has said it in simple words. I come at the confluence age to deliver them. I deliver everything that I have to you. However, it depends on each one of you how much you imbibe and how much effort you make. You children understand what the Father has, and you understand this accurately. Nowadays, no one admits exactly what he has. Even the wife earns a lot of income but doesn't share and tells the husband how much they earn, and so does the husband not tell. And the son won't tell everything to the father. The son will tell less to the father. And also the father will share less to the son. It is sung that it is remembered some people's wealth remains buried under the ground. All of that refers to this time. When the fire breaks out, everything will be destroyed. Kings have many strong rooms in their palaces. Even if there are earthquakes or very intense fires, they would still be able to survive all of them. It would be also seen that where there was castles, palaces, there would be these underground tunnels that no one would know it existed. You children understand that nothing here will be useful there. Even all the minds will become full again. Science will also become refined and be useful to you. You children have all of this knowledge in your intellects. You children now know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. All here are very clever and experienced. What was the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what will happen at the end. In the world, we don't know what happened in the beginning. Nobody knows. Where did the beginning of time become? They think they don't know. They spend billions, but they still don't know what the beginning of the world was like. You children now know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. There is only a small amount remaining at the end, and we will also come to know that. How could Baba tell you everything in advance? The Father says, I too am bound by the drama. Whatever knowledge you have received up until now, it is fixed in the drama. You have to understand that every second that passes is in the drama. We shall see tomorrow whatever is to happen tomorrow. Baba will not tell you today what is to happen tomorrow. People don't understand the secrets of this drama. They have lengthened the duration of the cycle so much. Courage is needed to understand this drama. To understand the drama very well, what quality or virtue is needed? Keep your answer ready in your intellect, and I'm sure All your answers will be different, but Baba's answer is very beautiful and different. To understand this drama, you need courage. Courage is needed to understand this drama. To know and understand very well, you need a lot of courage. And then Baba is sharing something very practical. Shantaben must be sitting here in the audience. Even if your mother dies, eat halwa. We understand why Baba says halwa. We understand that she has died and taken another birth. Why should we cry? Baba has explained, you can print in the newspapers, that this exhibition took place on this date. Baba has explained, you can print in the newspapers that this exhibition took place on this date at this place in the same way 5,000 years ago. You can write that the history and the geography of the world is now being repeated. You understand that this world will only last for a few more days and that everything will be destroyed. The moment Baba had a vision, and in few days later things will finish, he created fast effort and surrendered everything. And so for all of us, Baba is saying, we will make effort and become conquerors of sinful actions. And so the effort to become Vikarmajit, conquerors of sinful actions. The period of sinful actions begins in the Copper Age. That is the period when sinful actions are performed. At this time, you are conquering sinful actions, so you will become conquerors of sinful actions. It's not just words, but it is practical to conquer the sinful action. You conquer sinful actions by following Srimad, and you will then become the conqueror of sinful actions. It's a very big title, Conqueror of Sinful Action. And Baba's making it very simple. Just follow Srimad and you will be able to conquer sinful actions. You remain soul conscious there. There is no body conscious there. In Kali Yuga, there is body consciousness. At the confluence age, you become soul conscious. At the confluence age, another speciality, not just soul consciousness, but together, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is who you also know. This is pure pride. You Brahmins are the most elevated. You are the elevated decorations of the Brahmin clan. And so you get intoxication. That within the Brahmin clans, you are elevated. Only you receive this knowledge. No one else receives it. This is your most elevated clan. It is remembered. Ask the children of Gopi Vallabh about supersensuous joy. You are now winning a lottery. after you have received something, there isn't as much happiness. When someone becomes wealthy from poor, he has great happiness. There's a contrast. You know that the more effort you make, the more of your inheritance of the kingdom you will receive from the Father. If each of you receives it according to the effort you make, there's an open door. Whoever wants to take, and whatever is a part fixed for the future, you can fix. The main thing that the Father says is, remember your most beloved Father. He is everyone's beloved Father. He alone comes and gives everyone happiness and peace. The kingdom of the deities is now being established. There are no kings or queens there. You would call them emperors and empresses, not Raja Rani. There it is Maharaja and Maharani. If they were to be called God and Goddesses, that would apply to the king, queens and all the subjects, because all of them would become gods and goddesses. This is why they cannot be called gods and goddesses. God is one. Human beings cannot be called God. Even any soul around the world, even the religious souls will accept this, that human being cannot be called God. Even the residents of the subtle region, Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, are called deities. How would the residents of this corporeal world be called gods and goddesses? The highest of all is the incorporeal world. Then there is the subtle region, and that is then the third number. This should remain in your intellects. The father of all of us souls is Shiv Baba. He is also the teacher and the guru. He is also the goldsmith, the barrister, etc. No, nor he is just the supreme judge, but he is also a barrister. He liberates everyone from the jail of Ravan. Shiv Baba is such a big barrister. So why should you forget such a father? Why do you say, Baba, I forget you? There are many storms of Maya. Baba says, he knows from the beginning, this will happen. You have to make some effort. This is the battle with Maya. You Pandavas don't have a battle with the Kauravas. How could the Pandavas battle? In that case, they would be violent. The Father doesn't teach violence. Then how it is that God of the Gita spoke non-violence? They don't understand anything. In actual fact, we don't have any violence. In fact, we don't have a battle. Baba is just showing us a way to remember him so that there won't be any attack from Maya. Now there is a story about someone being asked whether he wanted happiness or sorrow first. He said he wanted happiness first. There cannot be any sorrow in the golden age. You know that at this time all Sitas are in Ravan's cottage of sorrow at this time. The whole of this world is an island in the middle of the ocean. Everyone is now in Ravan's jail. The Father has come to grant everyone's salvation. Everyone is in this cottage of sorrow. There is happiness in heaven and sorrow in hell. This is called the cottage of sorrow. That is a land free from sorrow, heaven. There is such a vast difference. Children, try to remember the Father, and your mercury of happiness will then rise. Baba explains who is the stepchild. It is the one who doesn't follow the Father's advice, and the result, they will go amongst the subjects. Those who are real children will go into the kingdom. If you want to go into the kingdom, you have to follow Srimad. You don't receive directions from Sri Krishna. There are directions from only two. You are now receiving Srimad, and you receive the reward of that in the golden age. Then in the copper age you receive Ravan's directions. Everyone becomes a devil by following Ravan's directions. You are now receiving God's directions. Only the one Father gives you directions, and He is God. You are becoming so pure by following God's directions. The first sin is to flounder in an ocean of poison. The purity sparkle emerges by following God's directions. The first sin is to flounder in an ocean of poison. Deities don't flounder in an ocean of poison. People ask, aren't children born there? Why wouldn't there be children there? However, that is a viceless world. It is completely viceless. These vices don't exist there. The Fathers explained that deities are only soul conscious, not God conscious. You are soul conscious and also God conscious. At first, you had no consciousness of either. In the golden age, you don't know God. You only know that you are souls, that you souls will shed your old bodies and take new ones. You understand beforehand when you're going to shed your old body, your old clothes, and take new ones. Even when you have a child, you will have a vision of that beforehand. You become the masters of the whole world through the power of yoga. So can children not be born through the power of yoga? You can purify anything with the power of yoga. However, you forget to stay in remembrance. Some develop this practice. Many sannyasis have a lot of regard for the food they receive. At that time, they recite many mantras before they eat that food. You too have been told about precautions. You mustn't eat meat or drink alcohol. You're becoming deities. Deities never eat rubbish. You have to become as pure as they are. The Father says, by knowing me, from me, you will come to know everything. Then there will be nothing left for you to know. In the Golden Age, there will be a different type of education. It is now the end of all studies of this land of death. All the business of this land of death will come to an end, and then the business of that land of immortality will begin. You children should have this much intoxication. We were the masters of the land of immortality. You children stay in super sensuous joy. Keep yourselves in a state of supreme happiness. We are the children and the students of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul will now take us back home. We recognize them. We're children, we're students, but God is taking us home. And so this is called supreme bliss. These things do not exist in the Golden Age. You are listening to this now. At this time, you belong to God's family. Super sensuous joy, which the gopis and gopis experienced, is a memorial of this time. Daddy would sometimes say, you become so busy in service that you don't have time to even ask me that what is super sensuous joy. Okay, Daddy, we'll sit. Now you tell us. But Daddy would have so much intoxication of super sensuous joy. The one Baba, resident of the Supreme Abode, comes and becomes our father, teacher, and guru. All three are servants. And what is the duty of three? To do service. Then Baba has given a very humble title. All three are servants. Father servant, teacher servant. He doesn't have any arrogance about this. He says, I serve you and give you everything, and then go and sit in the land of Nirvana. Therefore, he is our servant, is he not? Viceroys always signed their letters, your obedient servant. Baba is also incorporeal and egoless. The great are also humble. Those who are high officials in those days, they would write obedience as servant. Now that system is gone. Baba is incorporeal and egoless. Now look how he sits here and teaches us. No one else can teach us such an elevated study. No one else can give us such elevated points. People don't understand that it wasn't a guru who taught this one. If he had had a guru, that one would then also have been a guru for many others. Would he have been a guru of just one person? Only the Father purifies the impure. He is carrying out the establishment of the original eternal deity religion. Baba says, I come at the confluence age of every cycle. You say, Baba, we also met in the previous cycle. Only the Father comes and purifies you. I purify you children for 21 births. Therefore, you should imbibe all of this and then explain to others whatever Baba explained to you. We are claiming our inheritance for our future 21 births from the Father. By remembering this, you will be happy. This is supreme bliss. It is only now that you receive from the Father all these blessings of becoming master, knowledgeful and blissful. So beautiful aspect. Not just happiness, not only just bliss, but supreme bliss. In the golden age, and Baba saying it with a lot of love, you will be Buddhas. Lakshmi and Narayan have none of this knowledge at all. If they did have it, it would have continued from time immemorial. Even deities cannot experience the supreme bliss that you experience. You received Baba, you got everything. You got the teacher, you get to understand everything, you got Sat, the Guru, and you got the supreme bliss. And so today, experience the supreme bliss. Acha to the sweetest, beloved, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bab Dada, and the Supreme. And the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual Father. And the essence for dharana. In order to become a deity, keep your food and drink clean. Move along while observing all precautions. Through giving drishti to your food, purify it, and with the power of yoga. Second, we are the children and the students of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. He is now going to take us back to his home. Maintain this happiness and experience supreme happiness and supreme bliss. Blessing. May you be a constant server and transform your Lokik family into this godly family with your love for service. The duty of a server is to keep constantly busy in doing service, whether it is the service with thoughts, words, or actions. A server never considers service to be separate from him. Those whose intellects constantly love doing service change their Lokik families into this godly families. A server doesn't consider his home to be a home, but a place for doing service. The main virtue of a server is renunciation. Those with an attitude of renunciation stay in their households as embodiments of tapasya. through which service takes place automatically. Today in this gathering, we say Lokik family. It's less here, but in Baba's
इतना बाहर का स्थूल काम होता भिन्न भिन्न प्रकार से, तो वो भी बहुत बड़ी प्रवृत्ति है। लौकिक परिवार वालों को तो 4, 6, 8 का सोचना पड़ता है। बाबा के घर में रहने वालों को
Baba's home, there's an unlimited household. Every Thursday, the bhog, imagine how many thousands are made in. And so Lokik, leave that. But in Baba's home, the physical, whether computer or kitchen, it's an alokik service. While doing it in that vision, the atmosphere changes. Who are we making bhog for? What are we sitting the computer for? But in every aspect, it's Baba, Baba, Baba. And renunciation. If you do it with an attitude of renunciation, then godly power will be filled in that task. Slogan: in order to make your sanskars divine, what would we do in one go? If you want to in one go make those sanskars divine, otherwise the account of 63 births, the accounts, it's so long. How to make it easy? Surrender your mind and intellect to the Father. In order to make your sanskars divine, surrender your mind and intellect to the Father. Mind surrendered, intellect surrendered, and sanskar automatically will change. And so a Vyakt signal for today: imbibe virtues of sweetness and humility to become great. For a few moments, give sweet drishti to a soul, or just speak a few sweet words, and you will make that soul full for all time. Those few moments of sweet drishti or sweet words will change that soul's world. A few sweet words will become a means to bring about permanent transformation. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. In meeting, whoever are here, 9 o'clock we'll reach in Diamond Hall. And for us, we have very good news. Samaj Seva Wing from 2025, 25th August on Dadiji's Day of Remembrance. From the whole of Bharat, there was this aim that 1 lakh blood donation for their samples. They hadn't reached that, but at least they reached 89,000, and they were in the Guinness Book of World Record, and it was printed, and some topper states that were there. And the social wing today would like to gift and appreciate. And I request Vandana Ben to come on the stage, and after that Prabha Ben Mishra and has made a film. It will be launched. Om Shanti. For all of us, it was a very good day of happiness and instrument for Dadiji. We had the thought of a blood donation camp, and in the mind to the Samaj Seva Prabha wing, there was at least 1 lakh. And with that thought, the inspirations from the seniors was successful. I request on stage Santosh Didiji, who's with us, who's chairperson for this wing, and Prem Bhaiji and Avtar Bhaiji and main coordinator Virendra Bhaiji. With all of your blessings, this blood donation camp was successful, and that's why there were many who gave power and make us go forward. I won't forget them. Asha Didiji, who specially will be giving us the award. And for this program, we got support from Girij Bhaiji, Sarita Ben, Swami Bhaiji, they showed a lot of enthusiasm. We thank them. Rajasthan. Rajasthan gathered the most blood. Shanta Didiji, Sushma Didiji, Jaipur, and Punam Benji, Jaipur, and Kamal Ben, Bikaner. You come on the stage and receive your appreciation. And from Gujarat, second number topper, 8704 units. Bharti Didiji, Chandrika Didiji, Purnima Didiji Nadiad, Neha Behen, and Sarla Didi Mehsana, and BK Sharda Didiji, Ahmedabad. And Nepal, they gathered Kathmandu. Raj Didi is there. Lakshmi Didi Ji Narayan.
जनकपुरी नेपाल से और भगवती दीदी राजवीर नगर नेपाल से, फिर परिणीता दीदी पोखरा से, कमला दीदी बुढ़ावल से, दुर्गा दीदी जो नेपाल से ही नेपालगंज सेंटर, और फर्स्ट टॉपर रहा है महाराष्ट्र जोन, जिसमें 12,044 यूनिट जो है वो इकट्ठा किया है। सायन माला बहन और सीता बहन अमरावती से, वो भी मंच पर आएंगे। राज बहन सिकंदराबाद से और सविता बहन वारंगल आंध्र प्रदेश और तेलंगाना से, ये 2 बहनें आएगी। आप सभी थोड़ा ताली बजाएंगे। अभी गुजरात की जो बहनें हैं वो सबसे पहले अपना पुरस्कार लेंगे भारती दीदी जी, उसके बाद चंद्रिका दीदी जी, थोड़ा नेपाल वाले साइड हो जाएंगे क्योंकि आपका इसकी वार्ता है। पूर्णिमा दीदी जी, नेहा बहन जी, शांता दीदी जी और सरला दीदी जी, जितने बैठे आपको ताली बजाए, बड़ी मेहनत की है और सब चीजें तो विज्ञान के द्वारा और मशीन से बनती है। और आप सभी को पता है कि ब्लड ऐसी चीज है जो मनुष्य में ही बनती और मनुष्य के ही काम में आने वाली चीज है। इसीलिए ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप करना एक बहुत, कहते हैं ब्लड डोनेशन माना जीवन दान देना। और जिन सोर्स ने ज्यादा ब्लड यूनिट इकट्ठा किया उन्हीं के ही हमने 3 नंबर भारत से हैं और नेपाल ने अपने आप में 11,916 यूनिट किया। इसलिए उनके 10 सेंटर्स को ये पुरस्कार दिया जा रहा है। और कहीं हमारे जो सदस्य जिनके द्वारा बहुत बड़ी मेहनत करके इस ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप को सफल किया गया। दुर्ग से नीता बहन, सिक्किम से सोनम बहन, गुजरात से रमेश बहन, बिलासपुर से स्वाति बहन और नागपुर से सरिता बहन और इन सभी को इंदिरा बहन जी के द्वारा से इन सभी को विंग की जब मीटिंग होगी उसमें अवार्ड दिया जाएगा। डायमंड हॉल की बहनें जो साइड में, डायमंड हॉल की बहनों की साइड में रोड पर गाड़ी नंबर गुजरात 06HS 3298 डिजास्टर खड़ी है। कृपया वहीं से हटा दें, अन्यथा क्रेन से हटा दी जाएगी तो नुकसान हो सकता है। बहनों की ओर से गाड़ी नंबर 06HS 3298 गाड़ी खड़ी है, वहां से हटा दें। TVS स्कूटर की एक चाबी मिली है जो वल्लभ भाई से स्टेज के पीछे से प्राप्त हुआ है। अभी मोस्ट टॉपर है महाराष्ट्र साइंस सेंटर, माला बहन जी, सीता बहन जी अमरावती, राज बहन सिकंदराबाद और सविता बहन वारंगल से, आंध्र प्रदेश और तेलंगाना की जिन्होंने यूनिट इकट्ठा करने में मेहनत की। मार्गदर्शन आशा दीदी जी ओआरसी और हम सब 1 मिनट प्रोग्राम के बाद बाबा को याद करके प्रणाम करेंगे 1 मिनट
So the film that is being made is also going to be released now. I went there, but my mind wasn't stilling. I won't marry you. Then shall I go to the city?